Bonsoir. La musique là-haut, on se calme. Merde, la cam est trop haute. Voilà. Bon. Donc ce soir on continue Batman de Telltale. Le premier épisode était vraiment cool, je trouve. Donc voilà. On fait le 2. Je sais pas trop quoi vous dire ce soir. Alors, putain, j'ai la musique. C'est insupportable. Hop. Ah. Peut-être baisser le son pour moi. Précédemment.
A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous.
Ça pique, hein.
I bet.
Ça pique, hein.
This is Selina.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces. Falcone's calling card.
The chemicals. Where are they? We're all being played here, including you. Where's the money? It's the Waynes. Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Ça va chier. Sans déconner, je sais déjà, j'ai déjà fait le premier épisode. Oups. Je trouve qu'il se balade en chemise. Hein.
Don't have to do this.
Only you now, Master Bruce. I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us. But you should see this. I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's all so public and messy.
Tell me, all of this is a lie.
I wish I could. There are no angels in Gotham, Bruce. Maybe there never were. I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
My money has never corrupted me.
And I'm proud of you. But you're hardly the norm. Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Working with Falcone. And Hill. I expected a regular accounting, not a pact with the devil.
Your father was a good man in many ways, but this was his undoing. I want you to know, I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then, they were killed. And you were all alone.
Il réécrit complètement l'histoire, c'est pas ça Batman. Faut arrêter de taper sur, Thomas Wayne.
Everything I did, everything I've ever done was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
Non.
How could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you. I won't let you down again. This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
If my father was that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
Well, it's a fair assumption. You don't think. You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
On va trouver des trucs 20 ans après, ouais. Ça va être un peu compliqué ça. Examiner les règles pour remonter aux souvenirs. Ah ok, pour les souvenirs. Ok.
I want him standing here,
Joe Chill.
right now.
And what
Salut,
would
Lio.
the Batman do
Ça va?
with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I take him to jail, just like any other criminal.
But he's not just any criminal, is he? He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
Ah, je peux pas me déplacer? Ah ça, il faut que je repasse en... Voilà. Voilà. Ouais, ça va. Je suis content de faire la suite de ce jeu. C'est cool. Un petit truc Batman là. D'ailleurs, ça me donne des idées pour la suite là. Je me demande si je vais pas me faire un peu plus de jeux Batman par exemple. Genre refaire tous les Batman de... tous les Batman Arkham.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
Now it's just too bad he wasn't honest as well.
He had his flaws, yes. But you more than anyone should be able to appreciate that he was a complicated man.
Comment ça, tu me suis?
Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
Ah bah y a moyen, franchement, je me demande genre... peut-être genre mi-janvier.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gunfires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
de tirer là.
Bruce, stay back.
Take whatever you want.
Nothing personal, just business. He told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this. Don't Falcone. He's making a mistake.
Ah, il y a quand même le collier de perles cette fois-ci.
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a bug.
They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
Chapitre 2, comment il va s'appeler? On ne saura pas. GCPD. Peu de respect quand même, bordel.
Getting you in to see Falcone like this? I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Look, I get that, Harv, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier. The last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support.
I'm not sure, but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Bruce, that's terrible.
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there. I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Dent, Mr. Wayne, welcome to the GCPD.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Now, ordinarily, we'd never let you in to see Falcone, but it must be nice to have a DA in your pocket, Mr. Wayne. Bend the rules whenever you need it.
Harvey's not in my pocket, Lieutenant. He always does what he thinks is right.
Well, it's lucky your interests align.
Ça va, Gordon, on
Nice
se
job
calme.
bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Ah, René Montoya.
Sergeant Rene Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
Oh, elle a quand même une sale tronche. Hein.
We're keeping Falcone in the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back.
Je tiens à dire quand même que René Montoya, normalement, elle devient j'allais dire une super-héroïne. Ouais, si, c'est une super-héroïne qui s'appelle La Question. Voilà, si vous voulez aller voir sur internet.
He cares about doing the right thing.
Well, whoever he is behind that mask, I say Gotham's lucky to have him.
Yeah, it's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
J'aurais peut-être pas dû faire ça.
All right, Falcone's inside. Just say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
Les enfants d'Arkham.
The hell? Bruce Wayne? You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me.
Shay.
Good thing I'll be out of here in a week.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you. You're your father's son. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More
il
than
appelé Tommy.
friends. More like cousins.
Until you sent Joe Chill to kill him.
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. Hey, I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. Maybe I should have spelled it out.
Convince me then. Tell me a story about our big, happy family.
There it is. Now I got you hooked.
Petit spoil. Carmine Falcone, il se trouve que c'est le père de Catwoman en fait. Mais elle l'apprend très très tard. Pas forcément dans ce jeu là.
Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do.
Quoi, t'as pas compris? Eh bah si, voilà. C'est dans... On apprend ça dans quoi déjà? Dans les comics, Un long Halloween et sa suite et tout. Ouais, c'est ça.
God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
On va l'aider, quand même.
For 40 years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the whole story. How much of your parents do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make?
I'm not a murderer.
No, you're not. That's why you were kept in the dark. Much better, kid. Thank you. Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch. Think you got more of her in you, tell the truth. Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't know. You took her from me when I was 9 years old.
What, you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that the
What?
They're waiting for you in hell.
Quoi? Putain, René Montoya.
The bastard had to die.
Ah, elle a un truc au visage, ok.
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go! Go!
Bordel. Pourquoi ils l'ont tué, sérieux? Ah bah c'est sûr que Selina Kyle elle saura jamais que c'est son père. Hein.
We are in deep shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp.
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
It just doesn't make any sense. She
Elle vient de bleu chelou sur la tronche.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Slow down, Harvey. We need the facts first.
The simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
Then we need the complex facts, like how and why.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
Ah oui, bah oui, évidemment.
Fresh injection site. That doesn't look like blood.
Prélèvement. Fais un prélèvement.
Her veins, still visible beneath her skin. Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
Sergeant, you have to think. What do you remember?
Oh, God. Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talk big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never, never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I shouldn't, they were a million miles away.
Did you see a face? Could you ID a suspect?
I don't think so.
You must remember some detail. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Cobblepot said something similar.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
Montoya remembers being drugged.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce! What are you doing here?
Fais chier, c'est pas le
My
moment.
friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown.
I'm sorry, Vicky. I don't have time.
Don't brush me off.
Toutes les
Word
réponses
is there
c'était
were
pour l'envoyer
shots
chier.
fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Always digging for a story, huh?
So it's true?
I didn't say that.
Listen, I owe you for those files on Falcone. I got a lot of credit at the Gazette for that story. Whatever's going on here, you can't afford to be associated with it.
Il a pas appuyé dessus.
Let me help you. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened. Just give me something to run with.
You're fishing. You don't have anything. Now,
What?
if you'll excuse me.
You should talk to me, Bruce. This is
sous-titres.
coming out whether you stonewall
Les
me or
sous-titres.
not.
Bon, elle a dit avec ou sans votre aide, ça sortira. J'écrirai un truc quoi. Ah, c'était peut-être pas le meilleur truc à faire là. Ah bon, la presse c'est quand ça fait chier.
Either Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor. The residue I scan on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks.
J'ai le même PC.
Let's see what we got.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sickbed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Murder at the hands of Montoya. That's not justice.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three. I hope he told you something before he was killed. What did you learn from him?
Practically family, he said.
Family? Funny, I don't recall any Sunday dinners with the mob.
It wasn't
With the
Falcone
mob.
who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds.
C'est clairement Cobblepot.
The men
Cobblepot.
at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control. This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses.
Je sais sérieusement.
Both
Ah
compounds
non.
seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart.
Se
Whoever
délite.
processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you?
With this drug, they can exploit anyone's baser impulses, the things they would otherwise control.
Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
Sélectionnez un drone pour chercher le signal du téléphone d'Oswald. Genre plutôt par là, genre dans les docks et tout.
Find her! Find her now! Send a strong message!
Par là, par là.
Bring me her head.
Au cas où qui cherche Catwoman.
There you go. You'll be alright. Right.
On triangule sa position. Skyline Club. J'ai entendu parler dans le premier
Skyline
épisode.
Club. Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
Shoot up! Allez! Est-ce que c'est Zaz, le mec en bleu chelou là?
Come on, I know there's gotta be more around here. The man probably had millions in his soul drawer alone. If Falcone finds out I helped you, he'll kill me. My boss won't be doing much of anything. Ever again.
C'est moi, il était en Naruto Run là.
You lot, come check out this office.
Where is he? I don't know. Hey, you can help me.
Ah non, c'est pas Zaz.
Let him go.
Batman! It's about time. You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante. Oh, don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen.
You used an innocent cop to do your dirty work. I know how you've been using the drugs you stole.
Salut mon Pix!
Where are they?
Is this about Falcone? We all saw how you felt about Falcone. Pounded him into a pulp on live TV. If you were truly the defender of this city, you'd have finished the job yourself. Admit it, Falcone deserved to die. Vermin like Falcone, they deserve to be stomped out.
I don't kill my enemies.
Maybe that's why you got so many. Might be time to reconsider. As a show of good faith, I'm gonna let this one go. How's about we talk this through?
Allez, on lui pète la gueule, allez,
We
allez.
helped you with Falcone. Now, if we could just cut out the rest of the rot, like Wayne and Hill, ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
Oswald Cobblepot. What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you?
Gotta admit, you've got flair. Here's the thing. I actually admire you, Batman. We both want the same kinds of things. Me and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
They found Catwoman. What do you want with her?
We had a deal. She didn't make good on it. So sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay to watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with. Oh, what's her name again?
Selina.
Yes! Oh, beautiful name.
C'est un mec qui pique celui-là.
Gonna have to try harder than this.
Franchement, j'ai aucune idée de qui c'est ce mec là. Ça me dit rien, à mon avis c'est un mec qui a été inventé pour le jeu.
Alfred, track down Selina Kyle.
Après, des méchants, il y en a des méchants mineurs, il y en a une tonne. Hein. Je peux pas tous les connaître. Ils ont pu aller le chercher dans les vieux comics aussi. Oh, je crois que c'est la musique d'Harry Potter d'un coup. Pardon. Pourquoi on est déjà plus en Batman? Il y a trop de Bruce Wayne, j'aime bien Batman. Peut-être Bruce Wayne. On va changer la musique direct.
Oh, tunes for drinking, dancing, and fighting. Not necessarily in that order.
Oh, je peux pas changer, dommage.
Did you hear? The cops raided his house. Sorry, his manor.
A new twist in the race for the mayor's office as Harvey Dent backer Bruce Wayne comes under fire for alleged corruption. Joining me live is Mayor Hamilton Hill. Mr. Mayor, you said earlier today that in light of the allegations against him, Bruce Wayne should distance himself from Dent, but that was unlikely to happen. Why?
He strikes me as, well, the jealous sort. Very possessive of his toys.
Better keep a low profile.
You lost? Because I don't have time for tourists.
Ah, d'accord.
Looks
Bienvenue
like
en
you
bar.
walked into the wrong bar. Flash money like that in here, you better be ready to fight. I got customers who'd knife a man for less.
Selena Kyle. Where is she?
Hey. Don't I know you? It is you. Knew it. The cops take all your fancy clothes? Were you trying to lay low? Of course, you're not really the low-lying type.
Buy you a drink?
How about a few? It ain't like you're short on cash.
Leave him alone, Frank. Man's just trying to have a quiet drink.
You didn't seem to mind the company. Whatever.
Meilleur truc pour éviter la bagarre. Je veux pas y avoir.
Selena, I need to tell you something important.
Better be an apology. You were supposed to take care of our mutual problem. Instead, you just pissed him off.
That's why I'm here. You're in danger.
I've had rats on my tail all day.
The man who hired you, his name is Oswald Cobblepot.
Never heard of him.
He goes by Penguin.
Penguin?
Penguin.
Shit. You've got to be kidding me. You should have just killed me on that rooftop. I'm dead anyway. When you screw someone over, you really screw them. The Penguin.
Penguin can't take on both of us, and I'm not.
C'est un des méchants du jeu. Il y a aussi Falcon. Falcon, il vient de crever. Attends, je dis pas de conneries. Ouais, non, c'est ça, ouais. Il n'y a pas d'autres persos. C'est vrai que c'est pas trop mal pour une fois que ce soit pas encore une fois le Joker, le grand méchant. Ou alors Bane. Bane, on l'a tout le temps. Voilà, là c'est le pingouin, c'est pas mal.
Going anywhere. Clearly you know something about him.
I only know him by reputation. I'm surprised you never heard of him. He's a big deal across the pond. He's more dangerous than you think.
I grew up with Oz. He's the first real friend I ever had.
I'm not surprised. Questionable morals and a penchant for theatrics. You two have a lot in common. The question is, why Gotham? Why now? It's not like he's hurting for crime syndicates abroad. Why leave that?
He thinks he's changing the world for the better, no matter the cost.
Well, he's no Joan of Arc, that's for sure. Well, I'm not sticking around here to find out.
Oswald, Penguin is about to unleash God knows what on the city. You can't just leave.
A good reason not to be here when he does. You want to stay? That's your choice.
Ah, non, non.
Penguin is everything you say. There's no tree high enough for you to climb. He will find you.
So what are you suggesting? The bat helps the cat?
And the cat helps the bat.
Bruce, sweetie, the gallant knight thing, it really is adorable. But what would Harvey think?
On s'en fout, Harvey, il va se faire cramer la moitié de la tronche.
Working together. After all, I'm not really an all work and no play kind of girl. Harvey knows that.
You and Harvey, it's pretty clear you aren't just friends.
Please, I'm just toying with him. I only take my claws out for someone special. You and I...
Please, don't wreck my bar.
Well, Bruce, you were right.
Selena Kyle, Penguin says hello.
On va se taper la gueule. Bon.
Beat it. We're here for her. If you care about your own skin, you'll get the hell out.
Ouais, toi, c'est quoi ça? Ok. Sur le bar que j'aurais dû le taper, c'est plus cool. Le billard, c'est moins cool.
Not done yet.
Vous relevez pas, les gars. Ils sont mauvais, ils ont rien compris.
I think they want more.
Then let's give it to him.
Ça a duré combien de temps? J'ai fait 0 faute.
You fight pretty good. For such a pretty boy. Come on, this way.
Quick, check the alleyway. You see anything? Negative. Let's check the other side.
Non, y'a rien, non. Oh. Oh, le flic de merde.
Yeah, we're alone.
Bah oui, c'est... Ah oui, Batman et Catwoman... Oh, le vent! Merde, j'aurais dû rien faire.
I'll take the rooftops. You take the alley.
Wait. When will I see you again?
When you least expect it. You shouldn't trust me, you know.
Alfred, I'm uploading the contents of a smartphone to the back computer. Check to see if there's anything on the phone we can use.
Processing it now. Is everything all right? There are quite a few police cars convening on your location.
It's fine. Has the back computer found anything yet?
Bruce, there are a number of messages here. All from Mayor Hill.
Mayor Hill?
The last voicemail is his. Listen to this.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same.
This is very shady indeed. Whatever they're talking about, it doesn't sound good.
I should have guessed. What else is on there?
Looks like they were in contact many times.
Le bat de computer.
If Hill's talking to Penguin, he must know something. It's time I paid him a visit.
I agree. The mayor must have answers, but if I may offer a word of advice. People look up to Batman after how you handled Falcone. Terrorizing the mayor could damage that goodwill. Then again, Batman's methods would certainly get him talking immediately. Bruce would have to depend on his guile to loosen Hill's lips.
Je fais comme Pix. Sachant qu'en général, Bruce ne va pas trop se mêler de ce genre de choses. C'est juste une vitrine, Bruce. Alors que Batman, il en a rien à foutre, hein. Il va direct dedans. Bruce, tu penses? Pourquoi Bruce? Ah. Donc Batman, reconfirme-le-moi un coup et puis je fais Batman. Batman.
Going as Batman is the sure bet.
Batman has the public trust after taking down
S'en fout du public. Batman, il s'en occupe pas ça.
Try not to throw it away by going overboard on Hill.
I got it, Alfred. The city will thank me later if Hill tells me Penguin's plans.
Deborah, you incompetent! Dent's up in the polls. I need to crucify him in the debate or we can kiss re-election and your job goodbye. You'd better be back here in the next 15 minutes or I'm cutting your pay. Deborah! Who's there? Deborah! Is that you?
It's just you and me. Oh, man.
Batman? What are you doing here?
You know who Penguin is.
So I've heard of him. So what? I've got nothing to do with that lowlife. Do you hear me?
You're leaving out a few details.
Allez, crash là!
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same. Wayne, there's the real problem. He's the one you should be after. Every fiber of his being built on lies, his status, his fortune.
What does Penguin want with Bruce Wayne?
The atrocities that occurred at the hands of his father. He only wants to expose the Waynes for the criminals that they are. Security!
C'est un peu léger, hein.
Pick up, goddammit! Security! Don't kill me! I've done nothing wrong!
I want the truth.
And I'll break every bone in your body to get it.
You're insane. Just like they say. A madman in a mask. Penguin wants revenge for what happened to his mother. Thomas Wayne sent her to Arkham, along with who knows how many other innocents. Nothing was wrong with any of them. Until Thomas locked them up.
Something this big couldn't have been hidden. There'd be records.
With enough money, you can make anything, or anyone, disappear. I didn't dare speak up. Whatever happened in the past, it's nothing compared to what's happening now. Penguin isn't the only child of Arkham. There are others whose families were destroyed by Wayne. They'll make Gotham pay for his sins. No. Please. Don't.
They'll have to go through me first.
If I hadn't given Penguin what he wanted, he would have struck at the debate tonight. I didn't just do this for myself. I'm trying to protect Gotham. Finally. About damn time.
It's Batman! Shoot him! Come on, get the mayor out of here!
Vous êtes mauvais, les gars.
I heard everything, Master Bruce. What he said about your father, it must be difficult to process.
I need to know what went on in Arkham Asylum.
Indeed. I'm just as frustrated as you are.
But too.
Hill seems to think he's safe, but Penguin's still out there. I wonder what else is on here.
Il y a tout qui rentre dans cette fente, c'est un
As
truc
per
de
your
ouf.
request, Lieutenant Gordon has tripled security at the debate.
Thanks, Alfred.
But Gordon heard about Batman's surprise visit to the mayor. He was far from happy.
Thanks for the heads up.
It's a plan of the old Monarch Theater.
The auditorium where the debate's being held. I hacked into the image feeds from the security cameras at the auditorium.
Just to be safe.
Just to be safe.
Hills, details about your father. Must have been quite upsetting. I can't imagine how you must feel.
To hear their crimes detailed, first by Falcone, then by a snake like Hill. It makes me question myself.
You shouldn't, Bruce. You are your own man. And the city needs you, now more than ever. I'll leave you to it then.
Bon.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office. Despite the backing of billionaire Bruce Wayne, rumors persist that the candidate is having trouble paying his campaign staff and making ad buys. Dent's spokesperson said these rumors are nothing more than a
Dent sera jamais maire,
perpetuated by the
malheureusement.
incumbent Mayor Hill's campaign.
Oh là là, de côté. Quelqu'un va assassiner pendant cette station policière, ok. La méfiance, c'est le principal souci des Gothamiens. Ok, ok, ok. Le codex. Ouais, on s'en fout un peu du codex. Hein.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to
Bon
the
bah, ça va
mayor's
être ça.
office.
Wait a minute. The images on these cameras haven't changed. Something's wrong.
Penguin's men may have commandeered the cameras on their end. We could just be looking at
What they want us to see. Warn Gordon that he may have visitors. I have to get down there. Now. Harvey needs to get out of there.
Hey, Bruce. Man, I'm glad you called. I needed to talk to you, actually. Something's come up.
Harvey, listen to me. Your life is in danger.
Because of Penguin and his thugs? Thanks, but there is an army of security here. They have me in some back room until the debate begins. For my own protection, they said. A little bit of overkill, if you ask me.
It's not overkill, Harvey. It's a real...
Please. I need to get this off my chest. Look, Bruce. I didn't want to do this over the phone, but... my advisors are telling me that I need to... that I need to distance myself from you. Until all this mess with your family blows over. There.
I get it. It's the smart move, but let's talk about that later.
I'm glad you see it that way. What with the allegations in the press, and now this mess with Falcone, you're a liability. But here's the thing, Bruce. Without your money, I am dead in the water. I know this is a delicate topic, but I need you to keep me afloat. I may have to trash you in public, but you and me, we'll know the truth about our friendship.
Forget your campaign for a minute. The money won't matter if you're dead.
Yeah, well, until
Ou
I
défiguré à
am,
moitié.
it's still my primary concern. Listen, I hate to push you, but I need to know. Can I count on your money, Bruce? Whatever it takes to save Gotham, that's what we wanted.
Allez, l'argent de poche.
I'll always support you, Harvey.
Oh, thank you, Bruce. Thank you. You don't know how much this means to me. To Gotham. I'm sorry, Bruce. The makeup person is here. Guess she needs to put on my face. I hope you can still watch the debate somewhere. No matter what I have to say tonight, remember, you are always my friend.
Harvey!
Il est con. Enfin, il sait pas qu'il va se faire défigurer. Il y a que moi qui le sais. Et vous.
Batman. Yeah, all quiet so far.
I've got a feeling that's about to change.
Just so we're clear, you and me, we're on shaky ground.
Jim, listen.
No, listen to me. The excessive violence, it can't go on. Most of the GCPD already think you're a monster. Don't prove them right.
I'm sorry for putting you in a difficult spot, Jim. I value our working relationship.
So do I, Batman. That's why I need you to rein it in.
We have bigger things to worry about right now. Your security has been compromised.
I've got patrols on every door.
You better check on them.
Hey.
I'd keep that holstered if I were you.
What's she doing here? She was part of that robbery at the mayor's office.
Really? You're gonna drag out that dead horse?
I think she's mending her ways.
Oh, he's right, Lieutenant. I don't do the bad things anymore. Unless it's on request.
This better not come back to bite me. Alpha Patrol, come in.
That, incident in the bar. Dead is its own kind of cage. I can't stand being in it. Not that I needed your help or anything, but you had my back. I thought I'd repay the favor. You know, like you scratch my back, I cut some people up.
You don't owe me anything. Those scum had it coming.
And they say chivalry is dead.
None of my men on the ground are responding.
Chivalry.
Enough waiting. We're going in.
Alpha, do you read?
Now, aren't you glad I'm here?
You have a better shot than my SWAT team of getting in there quietly. We are seriously underfunded at the GCPD.
Sounds like a vote for Dent, Lieutenant.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our live debate for the next mayor of Gotham City. This is an important debate for these two candidates, incumbent Mayor Hamilton Hill and the challenger Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent. And it's also important for you, citizens of Gotham, who will soon head to the polls to decide the future home, a city that's faced its share of hardships in recent years. Rising crime rates, income inequality, yes, massive vigilante boost on our streets. Candidates will tackle it all.
Vous êtes foutus les gars. Oh, les bruits que ça fait. Ah, les traumas crâniens qui balancent.
At least we know why they weren't responding.
Gordon, we found one of your patrols. They've been terminated.
Goddamn sons of... Ladies and gents, as you might have guessed, there's been a change to tonight's program. First order of business, firing the moderator.
I hate to be a downer, but these hostages, I don't like their chances.
They just didn't have a head for the issues.
If we're quick and decisive, no one else has to die.
If you say so. But Penguin's playing for keeps.
Fanatics always do.
Le pingouin un peu désert de Joker là. Hein.
You'll do. Get out here. Keep it quiet back there.
These guys are armed to the teeth.
We need a new moderator.
Come on, you.
You there? Yes. You. Thank you for volunteering.
Please, no.
Go on then. Introduce the candidates. Stage fright, huh? All right, I'll get you started, but this is your show.
3 hostiles. Gotta take them out quietly.
La table. La table ou la porte? Étouffe les sons d'un côté de l'autre, ok. Et la table, surface robuste, cadre soudeur, ouais, bah ouais, non, ouais, on va prendre, hop. Allez, la porte là, voilà. Ok. Ensuite. Attends, j'ai quoi comme choix là? Ah. Ah. Ah, t'as plutôt ça. Je sais pas faire de bruit. Hein. Ok. Taille conséquente pour la répartie. Ok, c'est peut-être Catwoman qui va faire ça. Ouais, ça devrait faire pas trop de bruit normalement. J'espère que c'est bon. J'espère que je me suis pas chié. En même temps, y a qu'un seul truc où ils me disent que ça fait pas de bruit. Pas qui tire. Oh.
Keep your heads down. Make for the police line.
Doucement, espèce de bruit. Il a dit doucement.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
My council of brothers and sisters of Gotham, you have nothing to fear. We are the children of Arkham. We are here to end the masquerade and expose the corruption at root in your city. For too long, men like your esteemed mayor have profited from the pain of innocence.
I knew this was too big for Oswald alone. Someone else is pulling the strings.
Smart. Let someone else do the dirty work.
Look into the hearts of these spineless creatures. Chosen to
Go
lead.
on, love. You know what to do.
Candidates, take off masks. Show Gotham your true selves. Tell them what you really think about the city you pretend to love.
Everybody in Gotham saw that moderator get shot on live TV. What's going on in there?
First off, we should incinerate the pool.
Bah. Ça fait du bordel, ça un peu.
We're out of time, Batman. The brass is going nuts with those two drunks on stage.
It's not too late to stay sane. Taking corrupt politicians.
And what about the corrupt elite? The men whose fortunes are built on corpses. Men like your friend, Bruce Wayne. You're as bad as he is. Happy to look away from what you don't want to see. Roll the tape!
Subject 9.
I thought your father was dead.
Subject 9, Esther Cobblepot. You've been declared criminally insane and committed to Arkham indefinitely as a ward of the state.
Please, I'll sell you the land. Please don't do this.
You had your chance. You should have made the deal we offered you.
Ah d'accord.
Give her the drug.
Oh non. Je déteste quand ils font ça. Quand ils font passer les Wayne pour des connards.
You know I always get what I want. Commence the procedure. Give her a dose she won't come back from.
Now you know. Now you will see.
Batman! You certainly know how to make an entrance. Why don't you kick the crap out of him?
Ah, c'est facile, on me défonce lui.
Please, I made a man.
You could never.
That was all Thomas Wayne, not me. I took out Thomas Wayne. That was all him. He didn't know when to stop. I had him killed because of it.
That won't bring back my poor old mum. So this is for her.
I won't let you kill anyone else!
Wait your turn, Dent!
D'accord.
Where's your mate, Bruce Wayne? Your biggest supporter, and he didn't even turn up. Batman! The revolution's already started! It's too late to join!
Your revolution is over, Penguin.
On the contrary, we're just getting started.
Il a tué là. Bande d'abrutis.
Where's the maniac in the mask? We need paramedics over here, now!
Être ou ne pas être? Telle est la question.
City Hall is in chaos after Mayor Hamilton Hill was confirmed dead.
While several members of the Children of Arkham have been arrested, the Penguin is still at large.
He won't be the same after this.
Il ne sera que la moitié de lui-même.
The Wayne family scandal continued to escalate after the full list of Thomas Wayne's victims was released to the public.
C'était vraiment une soirée de merde. Hein.
Lawyers representing Bruce Wayne have no comment at this time.
We are the children of Arkham, and we have opened your eyes.
Alors, vous avez soulagé Falcon de sa douleur ou l'avez-vous fait souffrir? Vous et 70,4% des joueurs avez soulagé la douleur de Falcon avec de la morphine. Bon ouais quand même. Avez-vous embrassé Selina? Vous et 78,5% des joueurs avez tenté d'embrasser Selina. On est tous des gros forceurs. Avez-vous rendu visite au maire Hill en tant que Bruce ou en tant que Batman? Ah, la plupart des gens y sont allés en tant que Bruce. Mais je suis plutôt content du choix d'avoir pris Batman. Avez-vous arrêté de soutenir la campagne de Harvey? Vous et 91,2% des joueurs avez continué de soutenir la campagne de Harvey. Ça, c'est parce que tout le monde savait très bien que de toute façon, il allait pas devenir maire. Donc autant être plus sympa avec lui jusqu'à la fin. Avez-vous sauvé Selina ou Harvey? Vous et 62,1% des joueurs avez sauvé Selina plutôt que Harvey. Ouais. Peut-être que la plupart des gens savent qu'il faut sauver Selina, et bon bah Harvey Dent il est censé devenir double face et c'est comme ça quoi. Ok, donc à part aller voir le maire, j'ai fait comme tout le monde.
Next time on Batman, the Telltale series.
Petit teaser, allez.
You may have saved me, but this isn't over. You don't know these people, Bruce.
Authorities are scrambling. The so-called Children of Arkham have the city in a frenzy, but there's still no sign of their masked leader. With Hill and Falcone dead by their hands, the question on everyone's lips is, who's next?
After that news about your father sending innocent people to Arkham, sounds like the whole city wants your head on a pike.
The Waynes have always run this company, but now they want to decide what your future at this company will be.
Do you really think Bruce Wayne is worth protecting?
What do you want from me?
You know what I want.
No more hiding. Not for anyone.
But don't worry. Bruce Wayne's finally gonna get what's coming to him.
Bruce! Bruce!
C'est dommage qu'ils remontrent les mêmes comics qu'il y avait à la fin de le premier épisode aussi. Bon. Je pense qu'on va s'arrêter là. Enfin, je pense, je suis sûr. Je vais faire vraiment un épisode par stream, c'est mieux. Demain soir, c'est Stranded Deep avec Red Nuts. Épisode 2 ou épisode 3? Non, épisode 2. Épisode 2. Depuis qu'on a recommencé, hein. C'est le vrai épisode 2 du coup. Pour l'instant, je trouve ça bizarre que... Enfin, bizarre. J'ai un peu de mal avec le fait qu'il soit autant éloigné de certains personnages. Tous les films, toutes les séries, faut toujours qu'ils s'éloignent des persos originaux pour aller faire des trucs, machin, machin. Mais moi, ce que je veux voir, c'est enfin, pour une fois, ça serait un vrai truc ultra, comment dire, fidèle aux comics. Parce que là, le pingouin, il ressemble à une sorte de Joker, hein. Sinon, les enfants d'Arkham, là, ça me fait pas. Alors, je les ai jamais vus dans un comics, hein, donc, et pourtant, j'en ai pas mal. Ça me fait penser à d'autres méchants presque pareils, mais qui sont en fait des victimes des combats de Batman. Genre Batman qui se bat avec l'homme. J'allais dire l'homme sable, non, ça c'est chez Spider-Man, mais l'homme. Clayface en anglais, c'est Gueule d'Argile. Gueule d'Argile, par exemple, à un moment, il a fait un truc, il a poussé une meuf dans le même sorte de truc d'argile que lui, il a eu et qu'il l'a rendu comme ça. Et du coup, cette meuf fait partie d'une sorte de petite confrérie qui vient foutre le bordel à Gotham. Et donc ça me fait vachement penser à ça parce que la combinaison du mec là, je sais pas, peut-être du chef des enfants de Gotham, elle ressemble vachement à ça. Donc je sais pas, voilà. Je sais pas où ils ont peut-être été pêchés là-dedans, ou ça se trouve, ça c'est beaucoup plus. Je sais pas si Telltale. Enfin, quand est-ce qu'est sorti ce jeu exactement? Faudrait que je regarde. Ouais, je regarde par rapport aux comics, voir s'ils ont été un peu chopés le truc. Je connais bien mon sujet, ouais. Faut que je te. Eh, tiens, attends, bouge pas, je vais te montrer pourquoi je pense que ça ressemble. Enfin, que ça a été chopé de ça. Alors, attends. Pas que je me gourde de comics, parce que ça va prendre une plombe. Heureusement, j'ai tout rangé dans l'ordre, normalement. Je reviens. Oui, oui, je me suis coupé les cheveux. Alors, où est-ce que c'est? Ah ouais, voilà. Je sais pas si on va bien voir à la cam. Ce perso-là, là. Bon, à part le sang qui coule, ça ressemble vachement au perso là qui avait. Tu sais, avec la combinaison un peu en cuir comme ça, avec des boucles. Ça. J'ai l'impression, enfin voilà, j'ai l'impression que c'est un peu chopé de ça. Mais je peux me tromper évidemment. Faudrait que j'aille voir si on peut lire des trucs. Bah ça ressemble. Bah, c'est que un petit indice comme ça que j'ai. Enfin, voilà. Après, je sais pas si ça mènerait, ça sert vraiment à quelque chose de faire un rapprochement entre eux et eux. Mais bon, voilà quoi. Prochain épisode, quand est-ce que je le fais? Donc j'ai dit demain je suis avec Red sur Stranded Deep. Je pense que jeudi, je vais me reposer. Je vais me regarder un film et dormir très tôt. Après la semaine prochaine, je suis en vacances. Donc là, on va avoir du stream en journée, en soirée. En sachant qu'il y a quand même, j'ai quand même aussi pas mal de choses à faire. Donc on verra. Donc ouais, le prochain épisode, je pense que je le fais. C'est moi, j'allais dire jeudi, j'allais dire vendredi soir, mais non, vendredi soir, c'est Noël. Je vous tiendrai au courant demain. Je ferai mon petit planning en live demain soir plutôt parce que j'ai pas envie de dire de bêtises. Donc voilà, faudra voir demain. Revenez demain, 21 h, avec Red sur une île déserte. Il y a le premier épisode qui est en VOD encore, qui dure 2 heures, hein, il me semble. Donc voilà, je sais plus trop où on en est. Si, on va faire quoi déjà? Ah oui, on a d'autres îles à aller voir, en gros, tout simplement. Le but, c'est de craft le plus de trucs et d'aller chercher, d'aller voir d'autres îles qu'il y a autour. Donc voilà. Bon, moi je finis un peu tôt ce soir par rapport à d'habitude, hein. Mais bon. Non, je peux peut-être faire durer, hein. Je sais pas, Léo, t'as peut-être des questions sur Batman, n'importe quoi. Je peux te raconter tout et n'importe quoi sur. Presque tout et n'importe quoi sur Batman. Je dis pas que je connais tout, évidemment, mais j'en connais un peu plus que la moyenne. Non, t'as pas de questions. Ok, allez, salut. Pas ce soir, ok. Bon bah du coup, à demain pour ceux qui reviendront, qui reviennent, qui reviendront, qui reviennent, qui reviendraient, qui reviendront. Bon, à demain quoi. Bonne soirée, des bisous.